Okay, hello, hello. Evening all, welcome to the stream. This is I am here. Hello, hello. Kaboom, Canaries, Anthony, hello, welcome. Welcome. Have you all had a fantastic day, or are you having a fantastic day, or is day good? Is day good? That's what I'd like to know. Because it's been a good day here. Garbage tier day. Wow. Okay. Rika, hello. Justin, hello. Welcome. There's me. It ain't raining. It's not raining here either. It's been very windy, but it's been fairly good. So cannot complain. But yeah. So okay. So would beavers make your day better? As in the critter beavers, not anything else. Just preempt that right in the start. Because we're gonna go back into beavers. We're gonna build something. The green area, the corn area. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna build the grain area. That's the one. The wheat area. That's what it is. So let's a couple of bit. Yeah. I the second it came out of my mouth, I was like, no, don't do that. You're all very, very dodgy people. Right. Okay. So we are here. We are building things. We are doing the stuff. We need more wood. We desperately need more wood. So let's another logging station down there, and move some of these people around so that they can drop down some more trees, so we can get our dams done, and then we can do the things, all the stuff and things. Probably just actually plant some trees up here, shouldn't I? That would not go amiss, would it? What if we went up here and planted trees on top of here, so we have a decent supply of wood coming in? That I feel would be a pretty good thing. I fell asleep during the stream yesterday and kind of figured when you were Francis John playing Rimworld. Does YouTube autoplay after streams end? Is that what it? I don't know. I've never. Does it do that? Does it? Because they still haven't put in raiding other streams on YouTube. Which is really daft, because there is actually a thing in the YouTube studio where I could send it to after like this stream is finished. I could send you to one of my videos, like a premiere for one of my videos, but I can't send you to other channels. So it's like, well, the rating thing's there then. Just why don't they do it? It seems like they're going too slowly. Foolish YouTube. Okay, so we've got some planks. You can get down there and build that. Awesome. No, it delays then holds the post less than 4 hours it posts, then about 50 minutes after 4 hours it posts. What? 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 You can't give something that. No, you can't give. There's no. That's. Yeah, I don't. They just seem like they're taking a long time to bring out features which you think are just like. Just do it. Just come on. Come on, YouTube. You want to kill Twitch, you've got to do it. But shush, because Twitch is listening. Always listen. We've got a drought coming up. We best prepare for the drought. We do have a huge storage down here. So how about we set this to be grilled potatoes and store a gazillion grilled potatoes in there. And cut the path to there, and then we can store all the grilled potatoes in there. And everything should and would and could be awesome. Now, we've got no... we've got 14 homeless people here. Unemployed people, not homeless. Blame... Yeah. Google's... Google's a friendly company that only wants the best for the people that use it. They don't want to take all your data and steal all your or well, to sell all your data to other companies so that they can make a profit. No, never. But actually need to do this lumberjack thing now. We've got plenty of wood here. Friendly for $1 million in bank. I don't even think $1 million's enough for Google, to be honest with you. I don't think you could pay off Google. They're the sort of company that pays you off. Google target has been good. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I just kind of wish it wasn't. It's one of those weird things where you'll Google something once, and then you'll see adverts for it everywhere you go. It's like, well, I know you're tracking me. I get that, but sometimes I don't even remember Googling this thing. I remember just talking about it, and you were listening, weren't you, Google? You were listening. Damn the Google. That lumberjack people, they're not wearing any clothes, so no, it wasn't wearing women's clothing. They're completely naked. Look at them, sunbathing in the complete nude, moonbathing. Right, so shall we try and get this district actually going and make it a little bit self-sufficient? Not that I know how to do that, because I'm actually going to cut the water off, so it's going to have to be beaver wheel power until they can unlock nuclear abilities, which I think is a long way off from them. I don't think many beavers have nuclear power, or the scientists to make nuclear power. Could always do something here and force the water to go down a certain way, but we don't have that much of a water source coming in. That's the problem. That's the problem. I have to channel up here and run it up here, and then run the power. That's true. They do have decency to cover their modesty with their tails. I don't know if it's... Yeah, Yeah, you wake up red on one side and white on the other, which is not really good for you in general. Almost as bad as dying. Oh no! 3-day drought. 3 days. 3 whole. I don't. How are we going to survive this? How are we going to survive this? 3 days with no water. Oh, have we got enough water stored? They're definitely getting longer. They're definitely getting longer. It's scary. Very scary. That's something that in not tomorrow's playthrough, but in the single player that I'm playing through, I've actually got to the point where I needed to test that about the water thing, and it doesn't matter. I put them down to 6-hour work shifts. They're still drinking 2 water a day, and then put them up to 16, and they drink 2 water a day. It doesn't appear to matter at all. So I need to do more experimentation, because obviously it's done with pumps running, which can have a variance to it. It's a bit weird though, but I need to actually check to make sure that it's a thing, because it's very confusing me. Very confusing me. Exposing yourself to deadly radiations just to make sure your skin slightly changes colour, so it's pretty dangerous. I mean, yeah, granted, I can't deny that. Right, let's put in a house. Put a house there, and we're going to try and make pretty looking houses. You know what I mean? So you're going to get a roof, but unfortunately there isn't. Oh, there is a 2x2 roof. Unlock the 2x2 roof. There we go. So you're going to get a roof. You're going to get a shrub in the front garden. Like that. And you're going to get a fence, a log fence, going around the outside of your house. It's been nice like that here. Oh, there's your little house. And then next to it you're going to have a farm, or nearby you're going to have a farm anyway. Farm might go up in the hills here, and then there's going to be fields of barley all around you. I mean, we could even put a little statue in front of it if we really wanted to. Yeah, put a statue in front, but I don't think I want to go that far. I think I'd much rather have like something like that. You know, he's got his little house. If I delete that, does it? Oh, extract, right? No, we'll do that. Then got his little house, little driveway. Right, you can go, and you can become a beaver over there. How many we got here? We've got 5 people living here. Where are they all working? Another lumberjack there. Right, you can stop, so you can become the forester. Plant the trees when the thing comes back. That's fine. You are harvesting water. That's fine. You're doing that. You're doing that. That's fine. Okay. A small mini lodge nearby. I mean, the mini lodges are quite cool. They I suppose we could build some of them with a mini lodge on the side of it, and make it like a little extension. Near the doghouse. That's just going to be on there. So, but I'm going to build a couple of these. I'm going to build a couple of these dotted around in places, and then so he lives off that street there. Probably works in that farm down here. We might have another bridge going over at some point, and have some people elsewhere. We'll have one up on top here as well. We'll have a little beaver up here, and what we'll do is we'll put the little mini lodge next to it. I don't want that. That's a. Oh, hold on. A mirrored lodge. I put a mirrored lodge. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Mirrored lodge. Okay. Put a little one next to it, so it's got like a little extension on the side. Could put a big roof on top of it. Put this one on top, like this. There we go. You can get the shrub in the centre of the garden. The pathway up either side. Oh, actually, let's move that back. Move that back. Yeah, move it back to there. And then we'll put the shrub in the centre, the roof on top, and the path can come down like this, connect to there. Then we can have a fence going around. You're going to have a better fence because you're a more sophisticated beaver lives here. There we go. Look, got a little nice little area. That's probably like the mayor's house. Works in the district centre. Could probably do with a storehouse over the other side of the road. I don't know what for, but we'll put in a large storehouse across the road from the mayor's house. Oh, we're not run out of water. We're okay for water. Just you're taking time. But that sort of thing. And we'll dot them around, do some things. Might even do like a double lodge somewhere, and have like a something on the ground floor for it. And, like a yard area with a farm in it, and a double lodge and whatnot, and then fields around it, so it looks more like a farm. Obviously, this is just a farm out in the sticks, whereas we could do like a little area that's more not industrial, but more of a bigger one that also has the windmills and things in it. But we need windmills as well. We need a couple of windmills and stuff in places. That sort of thing. That's the idea. Make it look picturesque. But we do really need to get some trees going and get ourselves some industry going. So speaking of a yard area, let's actually build kind of a yard area. Let's get no, I don't put it there. It's too small. You know what I mean? It's too I want a large farming area. You might do the trick. We could have the farm. Yeah, we'll do it over here. So So we're gonna need obviously a lumber mill or two, so they can sit like there. Put a windmill in behind them. Just gonna do like a log fence around this one there. The beehives is going to basically this whole area that isn't used for buildings is going to become crops. That's the idea. The idea of having the beehives in a row here was more efficiency, trying to get it actually working fine. So this is like an industrial area. This is going to be a much more rural area where they just have all the crops out in an area. But I want to do like a you know, you have a farmyard. That's what I kind of want to aim at. You have kind of a farmyard with different buildings in, and it's got. I know paths don't actually work properly in this sort of way, but it's got a large not paved, but gravel area. There'll be crops dotted around here, and there'll be beehives dotted around here and there as well. But this can be like the logging area, if that makes sense. So we should probably be up near the trees, really, but whatever. We'll do it down here. We might do trees back here. I don't know. Now my brain's really going, yeah, perhaps it should be up here by the trees. We make it a logging area. That would make sense. That would make so much more sense. Make it a logging area. Put it in the trees. Put a couple beehives next to each other. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? I mean, what would be wrong with that? Right, let's put in a fence that goes around here like this, and then down here. Kind of like that. Then we'll bring the path in. We are still doing Helix, yes. Yes, we are still a screenshot. Put a red claim there. Boost crops even more this way. Oh, sweet hope. Oh. Let's put in wood pile down behind the old areas there with a path going down to it. Trying to not make things look as trying to make it look less normal. That's not the right word. Here's the logging area. So we've got the logs that will come in and go into here, and then we've got lumber mills which turn into planks. The planks get stored here. You can stick a roof on top of this one here. You can stick a roof on top of that one there to make it look more rustic. Let's unlock a scarecrow as well. We probably want some scarecrows in places. It's a shame you can't just do like piles of wood and things. Migrate beavers statistically. That would be complicated to do, but I suppose it would be doable with smaller lodges. But get him in the bush. There we go. So we've got a little industrial area for a logging area, a logging camp. They cut the trees down. The trees end up over here. They can turn the trees into planks. That'd be good. You when you are grown, you can plant stuff around. We'll put a couple more random houses in places. We do also need to put in just like how much does unlock the grits mill and the bakery? The grits mill requires 60 horsepower, so we need a couple of these put in places. So yeah, we need to build like a. Oh no, no one there. Trying to put it not so tightly knit together like I did down here, where it's all really bunched up and just that. I just want it spread out. I want it looking, you know, a bit different, a bit. A bit more rustic. That's sort of thing. Don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't know whether well, it's not. It will work because we're playing on easy, so it's not difficult. I just don't know whether it's going to look good or not. Obviously, you have to wait until the entire area is kind of covered around. Could we put in some water towers as well in places? That would make sense. Strategically placing some water barrels around. One there. Because they look kind of like they fit into a farming area anyway. Yeah, some trees around it. I mean, you could create hedges with trees. You could build like a birch hedge and then go, hey, this farm has its hedge. You know, it's got an area here. We'll run a set of birch trees along. So I want to do something like that and go. There's the hedges there. Put in a couple of trees in amongst here. And dotted trees around. That would make sense. Cover the platform brick. Can I? I don't think I can. Oh, you mean over here? Yeah, we could do it here. I thought you meant here. I don't think we can here because you can't build on top of that. Can't build on top of the these things either. So. Yeah, we could definitely do it there. That would make sense. Looks like one of those. It's going to be one by one, just repeat it along. sort of thing. That would work. That would work well. Might put in another well here and there as well. Back here. And then remove that tree that's there because that's just right in the way now. Remove that, put in another birch tree in the corner. Have a path right here. Yeah, need access to the magic skyhook. That would be really useful. And then you can figure out how they somehow managed to build the bridge that anchors to this side from that side. But I'm glad they can do that. I am very glad they can do that because it really helps. Really, really helps. How far can you reach? You can reach over this. Let's plant a couple of trees in places over here as well. We're on the birch tree. Oh, more on the birch trees across like that to say that the divider there, and then we'll run. Up or down there like that. Then this can be something else down here. We'll get rid of that. Run a path in here. Oh, god damn! Here we go. Berry bushes can be put in places as well. We got plenty. We can do that. Berry bushes can be put in places. I want to put some scarecrows in as well, dotted around in the fields. So I've got room to put them in. They don't have to be any sort of specific places or anything. You know, just kind of just want to make sure they touch the houses. If that makes sense. So we at least get some bonuses on the houses from scarecrows. Well, I'll put it like back there. Beehive right behind the what? The we could put beehives in here, make a little beehive. How far you can't plant that tree there. That's a shame. Well, we have to put some forests in and then remove them again later. So I'll put a beehive in here next to the road. Or we can put beehives in dotted around places as well. That's not a huge thing. I don't want to put a beehive in here. So I think that would look good. But I can't think beehives should be on paths. I know they're not. It's not efficient. So yeah, we can make this a little. I don't know what to put over here. Actually, I might just make this all. No, we'll do something down here. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm going to put down here. I suppose we could put in another bakery and stuff behind it. Why not? Why not put in another grits mill and a bakery back here? With a windmill, it's all going to be kind of windmill powered because I'm actually killing the water flow. So Yeah, a water tank down here would make sense as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give it a small water tank. Put a water tank in there, next to it there. We can also put in we've got a beehive just there, so I need some campfires around as well. Because beavers are going to need some campfires and things in places, so to give them some shrubberies. Yeah. Yeah, we got space for a pump here. I mean, I can always build a pump anyway. They don't need light. They burn logs. That's how they get their light. We'll put a little water pump down there as well. And although you can't reach it. I was going to put some trees down the back, but you can't reach there. Behind the mill? What behind the mill? I mean, I can't. These are too large to stick behind there because they've got the connectors. So, but I'd like to put a line of trees down here. We might build another forester. Like right here, because that's the only place I can put a forester to build to do that, and then put in a line of trees down there. Picking that up a bit. The water pump is a 2x2 structure with a 1 overhang, so it definitely not going back there. And if I put it there, it wouldn't go because the doorway would be on the power pole. So, but yeah, we're a fair bit off of that. I've just realised I've planted some maple trees, haven't I? That's not what I wanted to do. I want to plant birch tree. So we've got a single maple tree. We've got a renegade maple tree. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've got some trees growing here. We've got some trees growing here. We're not growing trees on top there because they can't grow trees there, but fine. Yeah, a few maples in there does look quite nice actually. They do kind of work out. Well, it's a line of maple trees here, which is, doesn't. No. But what I want to do is I want to once they've planted them, I want to clear the planting area so they don't get the and then just make sure we're not chopping them down, which we're not. We are chopping down all the trees in this area, which we have already done. So let's move our lumberjack flag up to here. Put in a farmhouse over here somewhere. Put it back there. We'll put a house right next to this one. Good lodge. There we go. In our shrub, so they get bonuses there. We'll put in a little water tank as well, just there. Then we fence it off because well, actually no, we don't need to fence off, at least not. Don't necessarily need to fence that one off there. What I might do is I might run the fence just to sort of down along like that. There we go. Small, yeah, we need some storages dotted around as well. I always forget about those. Gotta put that in. A beaver passed by. I did see they tweeted some stuff about an elevator, which looked more like one of those giant water lifts. So it was basically the size of a water wheel, like this. Only one thick, not too thick, but the size of the water wheel. And it had one at the bottom and it one further up, and you could position them wherever you want, and then you have to run power into them to spin them. And beavers can go up one side and down the other as a lift. I like that. That's like the vertical elevator we were talking about, but in a way that fits to it and can be powered. So I thought that was quite good. And they also had a weight power storage, where you wind a weight up and then you release it slowly to speed up. Yeah. Like a boat lift. Yeah, like a bit. It reminds me of the old. I mean, I say old, but they still use it in certain places where when you're lifting water. They use it in mills and stuff like that, don't they? Where you lift water from the bottom in buckets and it just goes up. So like this, the paddle, it goes up, and then instead of coming over, it goes straight up to another one which would be above it, and then goes over and comes down. Then the bucket at the top pours into a water to move out. But it just beavers would sit on it instead. So beaver comes in, moves up, and goes across, and it works on power, on speed. The only thing about it is that if your workers stop working, a beaver will get stuck on it. Which I suppose would be a good thing, because then it could throw the whole a beaver is stuck on the lift, and then you've got to figure out how to get them powered. So that could be quite cool, because beavers could get stuck overnight. And you might have to figure out a way to get them to move. I don't know how that would work, but right, I also want to get a log over here, and we want to say, hey, would you be so kind as to cut down at least those trees so that we can get the path going and do things. I'm tempted to leave these trees and just build around them and have them put in the fields. Yes, yep, certain colour. That is in Northern England. I'm sure there's more than one around in the world. But yeah, it moves them basically to a canal that's 30, 40 feet up in the air. And takes something like 2 hours to move a single boat, because it's really slow, but is moving something like 300 tons of water every hour or something. So it's impressive. It's impressive. That's 3 hours to do the whole loop up and down again. But it can move multiple boats at once. So We need to migrate more beavers up here. You have no unemployed beavers. Why? What happened to them all? Oh, we had loads die. Okay. A small match that thing. That's what I should have done in the beaver pit. It should just be all individual houses. You all have a cell. But then it's going to become a bit better when we flood it, because we're going to flood it. We need to come over here and block this. So we want to lay out. Something like that. I want it to look a bit not like it was made naturally. Mind you, that's a very straight angle there, isn't it? That pass through there and then come this way and pour into here. Yeah. Visit be great. Visit her on a boat, go down the lock, and then visit Hershey's plant and get a free chocolate. Yay! Free chocolate! Woohoo! Who doesn't like free chocolate? Send more beavers. We need more beavers. Doing things right. These can be paused at the moment because they're not required. I'm going to let you run, actually. Can we do with that? You awesome. You're going to come and now plant some trees. Any other trees want to plant around? Let's plant a few more. More maples back there. Oh, actually, put me a pine tree there and there, and that'll do. That'll do. Yeah. Grow up and become looking a kind of natural looking hedge. I love how all the trees are all different shapes and sizes. And we've got another 3-day drought. Oh no, we have not finished this yet. Yeah, damn it. Oh no. Oh no, they take 10 days. Okay, batch is okay. Yeah, there's a path on the dam going across, so they are building it. It's just I could do with actually saying the dams are a higher priority. You actually build them first, if you don't mind. They're kind of important. That's probably the problem, is that we're spreading out our workload everywhere. Okay. Okay. This is going to be completed very soon. We should be okay once I can block the river off. Once I can block it off, it will be okay, because then this will stay full of water for... Because we're going to actually levy it off, so this will stay completely full of water, and this area back here will be dry of water, so... you can't reach it here yet, because we need to build that, because then this needs to be done here. But we could put some bits and pieces around to try and keep the land a bit greener. But I think we should be okay. Once we actually block off the whole river. The longest droughts are only going to be like 5 or 6 days, so it's not going to dry up that quickly. It's a large area. It might drop that quickly. I don't know. If it does, we will look at expanding the water with aggressive use of explosives. Which will be easily doable, because we'll just basically blow this down here and blow this down here, make it too deep, and make the whole river too deep. Which is a lot of explosives, and I don't really think it's necessary once we get this done here. Droughts are not very long. We should be okay. Should. Yeah, so, I mean, by the time we get to, what, cycle 13, we're going to get 4-day droughts. So, I think we're okay. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think you've got any explosives, have you? No, but we can always send explosives there. Yeah, explosives are cheap and fun. No unemployed beavers, because they keep dying here. Because we don't have any houses for them to live in. And kaboom! Yes, I like the sound they make too. I'm going to prioritize one of these logs, one of these, and drop these down to almost as high, so we can actually make a house. Let's build a house so we can actually get some beavers in here doing beaver thing. Levy down the path next to the area you want to go. Boom. Yeah, I mean, we could expand this entire river if we wanted to. We could put a path in here, and that would be enough to do it, and then just deepen the entire river down by 1 or 2 or whatever. But I'm not sure whether it's going to be necessary, because I mean, this starts filling up, and then we'll pour over into here, and then once we dam it off, levy it off here and here, it's got nowhere to escape. The water will come into here, fill up, and then we'll flow back here and down this way, which we'll want, because this is where our power is. And then we need to do something here as well, because that's obviously not gonna work very well if we let the water flow out this way down here. Also really bridging across to here as well, building a large bridge across. Let's have a look at doing that. Let's have a look at building a large bridge across the water. It's a lot of blocks. It's a lot of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The longest one we have is 6. Which is 3 of them. Also, unfortunately, I think that's too far away. The bridge across there, the path isn't going to reach. It's already kind of red down here. This is at the absolute extreme of the connection. Come on, water. Yeah, I was thinking 4 platforms with double platforms in between, because you need double platforms for it to work. You can't do it with single platform. Why not levy the flow of water to your water wheels? We have the water wheel. It is working there, but I need to fill this area as well. We need to spread the water around to do it. I can't just levy this off here and have the water go that way, because then this would never have any water to it. So, but we need to basically, we level off that. We need to levy off here to block the water, and then this, instead of becoming a river, this becomes a lake. And then once it's a lake, the water will just come back and start flowing this way instead, because that's the only exit down here. That's the plan. That's the plan. But we need to levy off more areas, and we aren't doing that because we don't have the beavers, because we don't have the workers, because I removed the workers from the things. So let's migrate 13 unemployed beavers over. Yeah, I mean we've got a bridge next to the district centre anyway. We've got this down here we can go over. Just wanted to look at whether I can do one there as well to get access to this stuff over here. We might need another district centre. I don't think this one's going to cover a large enough area. Yeah, that's already struggling there. So I mean, we could bridge over the top of that, a higher one up, have a second bridge over to whatever's up here. That could, I don't know. I like the bridges. I think the bridges look good. I like them. So we might have another district up here, doing the same thing, just because that doesn't have the range to go where we want to go with. So. Right. I'm going to prioritise a couple of houses, because we really need to don't prioritise the roof. The roof is not important. We really need to get some housing going on here, because otherwise we're just going to have to keep migrating beavers over, and they're being migrated to their death. I don't think levies do count as a 2. I think it's only stairs, and I think they count as 2 because you're going up and down. So I kind of get that, instead of them being 1, even though they're the same distance out, whether you're going up or down. It's very strange. But But no, I get what you mean there. I get what you mean with the whole. Right. You are no longer required. Thank you for your services. Goodbye. We're going to build another forester over here. I want to build some more trees and things around. I think we're going to follow this area here with trees. I'm going to use birch trees with it. Yeah. You have not dropped down all the trees yet, that's fine. Don't drop down any more trees in this area over here, please. Just come all the way over here and drop down these trees here. Right. That I feel needs to be somewhat thicker. That's just a continuation of the water edge, and that's our natural barrier. Yeah, it would be nice for that. Where you already put the TNT, not the big river. What, the TNT here? Well, this TNT here is just purely to fill up this large basin. We just want to fill up the large basin with water because we can. That's the whole reason of doing that there. We could run levees into here to make power out of that, but we're not. I mean, the whole point of the river there is going to be mostly it's going to mostly be windmills just dotted around, and half leverage for the upper for water. I don't understand. I don't understand where you're coming from, Andy, because the only water wheels we have are the ones here, and they're working. They're working fine right now. We only have them here. We're not doing water wheels down here, so. And blowing this up is just purely to fill up this area with a lake and making all this into a lake, not a flowing river. We would just have to come down here and stop this somewhere here. I could levy this off here, yes, and let it flow into here. That would work. That would probably make sense. To levy it off here or come down here or something just to make a bit more green land. But that's going to be leveled off there, so the water won't flow that way. And then leveled off here, so the water won't flow this way. So all this will become a lake and not a river. That's the idea. Okay, so we have houses. We have 3 houses dotted around. We still have lots of homeless people, so we need more houses. Let's build a double lodge over here. And we'll build off to the side a little another processing area and a farm. I have a little houses in here. Kind of want to sort that around. Want to have the lodge there and the mirrored lodge here, like that. That makes more sense. and then we're going to put in not that that land's actually arable at all. We need to do something about that, but I suppose we can sort something out at some point. Redirect a bit of water. Farm behind there. There's a farmhouse behind. We get a grits mill going on down here, and a bakery going on over here. All the trees in between it. You have two talks going on. Okay, yeah, it's a bit confusing. Obviously, there is a delay, so when you say something and I've gone on somewhere else, it's like, oh, what was where, and it's ran off. But the gravel zone is going to become a giant lake, so yeah, it's all going to be good. I don't want to do that. No. I'm going to push. The scarecrow in the front. Yeah, like that. There we go. Good old-fashioned log fence along there, I think. There we go. Good. Oh, we could do with some storage over here as well. Must remember to put the storage in. If I don't put the storage in, then we can't store the things, and if we don't store the things, then we can't save the world. We do have enough. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that was only at 2. That makes sense. Let's up the houses as well. Boom and boom. There we go. The biggest drawback I've got at the moment is that food is only here. So beavers got a long way to go before they do things, but that's okay because I haven't set any of the damn limits on stuff in here. Oh, what a plonker. Oh, that's why stuff's not working properly. We've got food and stuff, but we've got too many planks. And then we're what I'm gonna do is when I put the storages dotted around, I'm just gonna kind of leave them at like they can store 20 of whatever, so food and things get brought out. And then I might turn off things like wheat, flour and bread in them, so they don't store the wheat, flour and bread in the little storages. They're just purely for the houses that are dotted around. I think that would make a bit more sense. And then this one here is just going to be purely for bread storage. That's going to be our master bread storage. So really, that shouldn't be a warehouse. That should be the underground warehouse. We'll make the underground warehouse here, because I want an underground one as well. So maybe we'll have that as I don't know, a central storage for everything apart from things, so people can still get things. Yeah, don't forget the warehouse. Yeah, I need to remember to put this in. Got one here. That's going to be good for things going on there. That can cover this house and that house. That's fine. We've got a house out here, but we don't have any storage out here. That's okay. We can put some storage in just next door to it. An old barn outside. There we go. So get in. You've got a plank fence, haven't you? Yeah. No, you've got an old log fence. Cool. There we go. Cool. Raven, hello. Yeah, we're setting up the actual picturesque part of it that we were supposed to be doing previously. Trying to set up just having grain fields around and then having a little pretty areas with houses and things in them. So. Yeah, we don't have enough logs. We need more logs. Do you know what also I'm going to do? I think we're going to make planks here, but I really feel as if we should have like a builder's hut over here as well. Oh, not one of them. No, builder's hut. Put a builder's hut in here as well. So that the logging area can help build things. Oh yeah, a builder's hut. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I did not see that comment before I said that, but I was just thinking that kind of thing. Yeah, a builder's hut would make sense. Because you did mention about having more beavers. I'm like, we need more than four. More than four. Also, a hauling post would probably make sense. So, perhaps rather than the builder's hut there, the logging camp should have the hauling post. So then they're going to haul the logs around. That makes more sense. And then the builder's hut can go like behind the district centre. So that's a bit more centralised. It's a tiny little building compared to it, but do a double spiral from simple logs into a double and a triple and a triple. I mean, if I wanted to build an actual double helix, oh god, that would be complicated. Be excessively complicated. How many homeless beavers do we have here? We have none. Okay, so we have space for 18 beavers and we have 18 beavers. Awesome. Instead of putting any campfires in, don't really think we should put campfires in amongst the grain. It doesn't seem like a great idea. But yeah, you're live. Yay! Yay! Let's put in the campfires by the river. Then come down to the river and enjoy a lovely little campfire and not have to worry about setting fire to any grain or anything. And then we're going to do the whole like statue thing next to them. So that's a lovely little trick to make sure beavers get all the statueness. In country areas, they go in the woods to have fun. The thing is, I grew up in the country, as it would be. England is just countryside, basically. And it was all rolling fields. There wasn't really many forests around where I was. So, it was fields and hedges and roads. So, the other thing, Anthony, you can do, or Anthony, sorry, you can set it to a higher speed. You can set it to 1.25 speed or 1.5 speed, and then you catch up with being live. Oh, we're done. We're done. Our dam is done. We have a lake. We have reached equilibrium with the lake. Yay! I've been watching at 1.5, yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. You come in, you catch up that way. It's awesome. Okay, so how are we doing? We have no trees. Oh, the one thing we do have to do, we have to build the Tribute of Ingenuity. That's a requirement for the map. So we'll have to do that. And of course, all the time that we're taking time building things here, our trees are spreading, and birch trees do spread very quickly. So that's good. And then we'll just plant the trees, plant the forest around them. But yeah, then we also need to power it. Hadn't thought about powering it. Might put it in here. Might put the tribute in here. Don't know how we'd power it. Beaver power. How much does it need? 600. That's 12. That's 12 beavers running on a That's tempting. That's tempting. But only work during the, mind you, I can't make it work during the night anyway because we don't have any guaranteed flowing water. We don't have an engine. We can put some windmills in. We'll probably make it windmill powered. That would make sense. Stick in 2 large windmills. Yeah, do windmill powered. A large windmill makes 300. So 2 of them to run it at full speed all the time. Yeah, we need a carousel as well if we're going to go for that. I mean, I'm not going for trying to get 100% happiness here. I'm more just trying to go for the whole I want to build this district and make this look good. We want to make this look good, but they don't have enough logs. Although all the carrots and things have now gone down. Oh, you don't have any food. Oh, that's not good. A monument with a park ride. Yep. Yeah, that can work. That can work. What does the carousel take? Carousel is 400. So that's 900. 369 is 3 of them. I have an idea for that, but I don't think it'll work here. There's not enough space for it here. There might be, but I don't know if it's worth putting here. If I put the carousel there, what's the point? What's the point of having a carousel there? Because our beavers don't live there; they live down here. I was thinking if we put the carousel down, because the rear of it is 3. It's a 3 long piece, which is the only place you can have the power connected to it. But then you could put the tribute behind that and connect to it, or you put the tribute on top of it with some levees, and then have the power going in underneath the not levees, platforms, the paragon platforms. But we need a tribute of ingenuity at the minimum. That's the minimum requirement for it. It could go anywhere. We could put it absolutely anywhere. We could put it back here and like force the water to come down here and make this, you know, a power dam. Because that is doable for us. We could happily do that. We have water flowing this way. I think we've got enough water to also allow it to flow out another way as well. I mean, this would put the monument on top of here, but we'd have to I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we could put it in the second. We could put it anywhere. We could put it anywhere. I mean, it could go here. It doesn't matter. The tribute of ingenuity is the only requirement. We don't have the research for it yet. We will get there. We will get there eventually. We have 13 unemployed beavers here, so I might put some more sciences in to try and speed up that process. And yeah, it could go here as well, right on the edge. It's not going to actually affect anybody because, I mean, it's got a big enough range, but it's not a huge range. To get it to actually affect any of the beavers, I'd need to put it like basically on, not on top of these, but it would have to go like behind here to affect all these, or sort of where the temple is to affect all these. But yeah, maybe we'll put it up there. We'll see. We'll see. But they do visit, but they only visit it if it's in their district, and we can only put it in one district. So yeah, unless we build several of them. Although, do they visit it? I thought it. No, they don't. They don't visit it. It's just an area of effect. It's like the flame of progress and that sort of thing. It's not. Yeah. Another drought. All 3 days. Let's find out whether our lake survived 3 days worth of drought. They visit the carousel, yeah. So you could put the carousel nearby it. It's one of the ones where this whole layout that I'm doing here just completely doesn't work with the tributes at all. It doesn't work whatsoever. But I'm not fussed because this is kind of going to be, you know, as I said, the area that's going to be the most fun for us, really, if it makes sense. The most fun to build. Let me actually do the thing here that we were going to do. Would you plant wheat everywhere, please? Oh, we don't want wheat down there. We don't want wheat in here. We want to plant wheat all around here. All around here if we can. All around here. All around there. I don't know how much wheat you can actually plant. You can actually reach everywhere. Everywhere I want you to plant the wheat, you can actually reach. That farm has got a huge range. Cool. Yeah, we could put the carousel on here and have like a little pathway up. Put the carousel here, put the tribute behind it, put the windmills behind that, and have them all running into it. That would be that would work. That would work beautifully. You're going to put down all the thing. The hedge looks a bit more realistic now. It's all a bit jagged. It's not just a straight line. I like that it spreads. It spreads a bit. I quite like that. Surround the monument with berry bushes too. We'd have to put in some water for that. Which is kind of doable. We've got loads of TNT. TNT we're good for. We've got 318 TNT at the moment, so we're good for it. We're good for it. I'm just not doing this yet because we're not actually exporting the TNT over. Oh, I muted because I was coughing. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yeah. As I was saying, when we blow this up, this whole area is going to become flooded, and it's going to be underneath this level because it's going to come up to this level here. So yeah. So I think this moves the town district, the district centre up here, which makes more sense. And then we can't really get these because of how it's stupid that it takes 2 lengths to go down, but we can at least have a district centre up here. Not that we need a district centre up here. We don't really need any more metal. We've got, what do we got? Metal gear. We've got 130, and we need 300. Oh, okay, no, we do probably need a bit more metal, actually. But we're okay, because you've still got loads of scrap metal in you. So right, I'm gonna get rid of this. I was muted for a while. I coughed and I thought I unmuted and didn't. I need to get a big, like, on-screen "you are muted" thing, but I don't have one. So let's get rid of the. Don't care about the scrap metal in there. And if we go with scrap metal collectors, if I put them here, you can actually go down and get the metal down there as well. So if I put one there, that will get both of them. We want to get this metal over here, but that's fine. And then what I'm thinking is we just get rid of this here, put in a path, and then this can reach all the way over to here. It can't reach the dynamite, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But it can reach over to here, so we can actually have the scrap metal being done from the first district. Yeah, I just need something on screen that just has like a "you have muted yourself," because I've got a hotkey for it, but the hotkey doesn't always work, so that's why sometimes you'll hear me cough and then go silent, because I thought I muted myself, I cough, I then unmute myself, but I haven't, and then mute myself the second time. So I need to get one of those, not stream decks, I'm not that professional, but one of the things where it's just push a button rather than hotkeys. Push a button, do the thing. You're going to get scrap metal is going to go into there, and then scrap metal goes from there to here, and then yada yada, everything's awesome. Okay, we just need to get over here and actually blow this up, which is going to require another district. And do you know what? We are literally just going to go, hey, would you... Some routes are not functioning. Yeah, that's because we're trying to send routes from ourselves to ourselves. Remove them. There we go. Would you go there and just send explosives? Put explosives with them. We'll migrate the beavers. We'll plant the explosives. And then we'll migrate the beavers back in. They don't need to actually have food or water. They'll be fine. We'll just migrate them. They can work for a day and come back in. You know, you'll go into the explosive mines and then it's fine. We do need to levy this off though, don't we? I kind of don't want to do it that way now. We need to levy this off as well. And I don't see the point of using that river. This does not need... I just want to fill this up. That's what I want to do. But what if we hugged this here and did that instead? Water leaks between two of them, doesn't it? Oh, water would leak down there. What's going on there? Did I? Yeah, I haven't got this irrigate. You're right. You're right. Let's put this irrigate in. There we go. Yeah, so one levy, which means that I've got to import wood up here as well. Oh, all the things. Damn it. Or we can go that way. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Yeah, below the high corner down. Yep. Yep, we'll do it that way. Okay. One levy less than 3 booms. Wouldn't there be one extra boom? Because with that, and we've got all the explosions. You got all the explosions stored. So let's just migrate right now to District 7 for beavers. And go right now. Here they come. Should have probably migrated them at the start of the day, but can you reach? Yes, you can reach. Okay. Should have migrated them after they had their morning lunch. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do this and they can migrate back there. And then we'll boom that one. And then we put in boom there. Oh, and you can stop sending booms. We don't need any more. Didn't need 100. Didn't need 100 to be sent here, but oh well. We've got 100 now. Can't send them back either. It's kind of awkward. There we go. We did it all in one day and then can be migrated back home. Off you go, lovely beavers. Shoot. And we have 93 explosives in here that we can't now use. In sync, it's almost right, it's just spelled with a Y instead of an I. And C. No, hang on. Can always send them back when you need them. The things that are going to be underwater. So, it's not really going to work. Yeah, and your reach is literally to there. Doesn't go far enough to do that. I should have put the thing here, then we could just move the gator there. But I didn't. I put it there, which was a mistake. So, yeah, in sync, yeah, with a Y. Do you know what? Do you know what? It's worth wasting the resources because we want to get our explosives back. Because I like explosives. I want to keep them. And we can get this town to build it, and then we can do the things and send this back. Yeah. Oh, you can't reach that. You can't reach the outer line. No. That's a shame. I put a forester this way. Can you reach over there? You cannot. Oh. And you can reach down there. Okay, so we're going to put a row of maple trees down there then instead. There we go. Yeah, didn't realise I could go there. Come on, come on. We've got plenty of planks in this area. We should have plenty of planks in this area. We've got plenty of planks. Yeah, we've got plenty of planks. Come on. Right. Come on, build it. Come on, beavers. Don't want to blow this up yet. That's going to be underwater, so that should probably be set to 0 right now. We don't want to store any scrap in there. Empty storage. What we probably want to do is actually find a way to get storage somewhere else. You're no longer needed because you were just getting scrap metal. So if we remove that, move the storage to here. I don't know why you've got carrots in you, but yeah, whatever. And then we can put scrap into that one. Move the scrap from there to this one. Okay, and then you are going to add a new route. You are actually going to send the explosives here. And I really feel like I've made mistakes. Or sort of. No. Right. We can put. Don't want wheat. Don't want flour. You can store the default of everything else. And that's all I want to do to all our storages that we're going to get built. No wheat and flour in the storage. And then this one, when it gets built, is going to be purely for storing bread. We need to give the country bumpkins some explosives, or they'll never be able to grow. We also need to send gears over, don't we? How are you doing for gears? Okay, how are you doing for gears? You're very good for gears. Let's send gears over from here. Why are we sending metal? You don't need to send metal over there anymore. Add that one. Gears. There we go. No, country kids and explosives is fine. Right, you are none, none, and none, and you're going to be scrap metal. Store all the scrap metal. Okay, and then be connected. Oh, and you're sending carrots, planks. We don't need to send planks anymore. You want to send gears, and you want to send metal blocks over to here because we're going to be building. We might be building bigger windmills over here as well at some point. I don't think we will. Now I think about it, I don't actually think we need to, but yeah. Right. Where are you storing the wheat? Please tell me there's no storages up where you're storing wheat. I don't need to store wheat. Wheat wants to come down here. That can be enabled now. That can also be enabled. Things are awesome. Grow trees. We've got a dead tree in here. We've got some scarecrows dotted about and other things dotted about. Things aren't being built because we don't have any wood. Is that right? Yeah, we don't have any wood. Because because the wood's being used everywhere for doing everything. Okay, so they're going to empty this, which is awesome. They could also do with emptying the paper out of it, but I don't think they can because we have nowhere to store the paper. You can pause. Fertilizer and diesel fuel, your best friend, in a paint can, makes trees go away, far away. Yes, yes. Or the wonderful, the old 50-gallon oil drum, and making a bonfire inside it, thinking this is fantastic, and not putting any space underneath it, so it heats the concrete up underneath it and then explodes. Because that's not fantastic. Yeah. I did think about expanding the thing. I was thinking about expanding it up here, having like the high areas as forest. That's kind of what I was thinking, and then I never got around to it. I got distracted by explosives. Which I'm sure you all understand. Very easy to get distracted by explosives. Right, you are empty. You have 20 paper in you, so you can be kaboom. Goodbye. No, they won't eat the wood. They'll enjoy a lifetime of wood. Oh, they're all chilling out. Right, will you please take more in the morning? You know, I know you can only take 25 a go because it's very strange, and you only take 20. You only store 25, and one beaver takes it, and then you store another 25, and another beaver takes it. And I need to turn this back on then, don't I? And I need to really turn down that so we have some beavers moving stuff as well. How many kabooms it takes to build up a storage yard? I don't know. You can't build on top of kabooms. You can't put platforms on top of them. It would be funny. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think they've done it. I think they've taken. Oh, there's one explosive left. Let's see if they can take that today. It's a long trip. It's a long old trip for them. They go all the way around here, all the way along here, all the way along across this bridge to here, and come all the way back in. It's a long old trip, and they've been here for 2 days and they haven't had any food or water. So, you know. Credit to the beavers. They're doing a good job. I want to change the distribution image on this as well, because we're supposed to have all the food types set to 100 on. Like that. Don't plant. I didn't want to plant wheat in front of your garden. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. I wanted to plant a berry bush in front of your garden. I should have done. Right, okay, so you're all going to work. You're all done. Right, okay, this is done. This is done. So we can destroy this district and all the beavers can go away. Then we can destroy this one. And where are you two migrating to? You decided to migrate to that district even though you were here? I don't understand. Right, I'm going to destroy that as well and put a path back in here. Not that the town can reach this far, but it's just so we know. Yeah. And then we should let the water come in. Got a little diving board there if you want ever, you know. I know that's too far away from anywhere, but I just want to put it in there for future reference. But here we go. Here we go. We're going to fill up. It's going to fill up very slowly because it's only one line. But it's good. It's good. And luckily there's no erosion, so it won't erode away and fall into here either. And it will fill up to this level. 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. So it will fill up to this level here, which means it won't get this wet. Had one section of full bridge, so it looks like that. You could do that. You could do that. Add a little thing and just go, hey, it's a diving board. Me. But we can't build over here, it's too far away. Let's speed up time. Make the water flow. And our beavers will have to happily carry on working because they can swim. Awesome, awesome. Gary, hello. Hello, hello. I really need to figure out the custom emoji thing on Restream. It doesn't. Okay, this is going to start filling up and it's going to be awesome. It's a long time to fill, but then it's only a trickle. It's only a little trickle. But we have this now. Doesn't that look quaint? Doesn't that little picture there just look quite nice little rural area? We've got a couple of lumber mills going on, some nice cornfields, wheat fields. Wouldn't that be a nice place to live? Okay. Okay, so we're building the other things here. We need this is going to get built here. We need a farm for this area as well. Need a forester so we can do it. Need so many things. Don't have the logs. So no post. Yeah, there is the hauling post is still not built yet. I can prioritize it. It's not a hauling problem. We're not having a hauling problem. We're having a lack of wood problem. So we need to get that going. We need to get some wood running. So let's go next to the campfire. And run a path up to the center here somewhere. Go, would you very kindly chop down all the trees on top of here? Thank you very much, Lee. Would you very kindly put a forester in up here? Put a lumberjack there for a minute, and then make that a priority as well, and the lumberjack a priority, so that we can chop down some more trees, then make this into a forestry area, and get more stuff. But it's going to be have to transport it over here because I'm not going to put another logging yard over here. Although we could put a gear factory over here, and then be like, hey, these trees run our planks, and then this one runs a single plank and some gear. But so yeah, the inner sea. Oh, that can be deleted. That's you are happily chopping that trees there. Which inner sea do you want? There's the central river, central reservoir that's just doing its things there. We've got this has become very, very, very full of trees. Very full of trees. I really like that mix. That looks quite cool. This one's still filling. It's not done yet. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Still filling. Yeah, we'll get there eventually, some point, maybe, perhaps. I do want to put a farm in here. I realised I forgot about putting a farm inside this area here. So put it there. There we go. And then we'll do that. And I'm going to get another scarecrow over here, because it became very apparent from the lack of scarecrows here that we didn't put enough in. So let's put in more scarecrows. We dotted around. Did you read the Great Canyon map? Yes, although I think that one's going to fill a little bit quicker than Nightmare Canyon. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We just want to put in some beehives in places, don't we? So put a beehive in there. Put one up here. Put one along here. You are done now. You're no longer required. Thank you for your services. Right, now I know how quickly this spreads. I'm actually going to change this up. We're literally just going to come from here and do a diagonal line like that. And then plot them and let them spread a little bit before we put grain around them. See what they do, if this ever gets built. I don't have anywhere to chop down trees. What do you mean you don't have anywhere to chop down trees? Did I not tell you to chop down trees up here? I have told you to chop down trees up here. Why do you not have... Oh, was that from last night? Yeah, damn it. Great Lex, there's a doctor if you're a patient. Oh. Hospitals there, of all the patients in the world. So go for a big water mountain and blow a path 3 or 4 straight from the first district. We are importing wood. If I remember rightly, we are. Oh no, we stopped importing wood. We should probably import wood. We can import wood from anywhere, to be honest with you, because we've got plenty of... what I am going to do is I'm going to plant wheat on this side of the field as well. before that gets a little bit out of hand with the trees spreading. Hopefully that'll stop them spreading, because they don't seem to spread onto farmland that's not theirs. They don't seem to spread onto farmland, any land. So, but yeah, let's come on. Logs. Let's go with 100 logs again. Let's import some from. We'll import them from District 2 because it's closer. There. Make a log yarn in the back. Import the important stuff. Yes. Well, everything's important right now because they're not really producing enough things, but it'll be okay because very soon, like now, we can build another forester here. I'm gonna kind of make it central. Where's central going to be? That's central. There. And then we're going to get a couple of lumberjacks. And then we're going to make you a priority. And then we're going to say, hey, would you be so kind as to plant pine trees in this area? Because pine trees are a good medium between the two. Control that randomly stacked log piles. Well, I can't do randomly stacked log piles. There's no randomly stacked log pile thing, which is unfortunate. We've got a 2-day drought. Oh no. Oh no. Can that forester reach all the way up here? Because if it can, I might just use this top area as another area for planting trees. We're going to go from having no trees to having too many trees. Oh, you can't actually get to this area here either. Ah. Neither can the forester. Probably because I put in the fence around the outside, so that's okay. That's fine. That does not matter. Oh, the storage is done, and it's going to store wheat in it. Yes, I thought it might. We don't want to store wheat, flour, or bread. We do kind of want to store bread. No, we don't. We don't want to store wheat, flour, bread. The other one's done? Nope, not yet. You're storing everything, including bread right now, but you're not going to store wheat or flour. Yeah. Food over 9,000. I mean, it only stores 300, so it's very difficult to do over 9,000. A tiny buffalo found a 2-inch wolf spider in the tub. Hope you enjoyed his water right. Yay! Itsy bitsy spider. There we go. We are still technically pouring in. Oh, it's going to go up even higher. Yeah, it's going to go up to this level here, so it's going to go up even higher. But it's nearly done. The lake is almost complete, and none of this area has become green. Oh, something else we haven't got here is a temple. Probably do with a temple. Oh, I'm glad that drought's ended. Oh, I was really worried about our water. I mean, it is pretty low, but that's because it's filling a lake at the moment, so. Oh, wow, you are coming all the way over to plant this here. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, farmhouse. Gonna need more houses. Gonna need more houses. House. Farmhouse. The farmhouse got the end. Bloop. Path can come up and along. I want a little storehouse up here as well. Bloop. Put a roof on him. Doesn't quite look like an extension to the house, but fine. We'll put a shrubbery next door, and then we'll build a yeah, we'll go with a plank fence. There we go. Yeah, they don't actually. There's no birds or anything like that. They are purely just there to terrify you. But yeah, they just work like statues. They just do it. But I think they're just a nice aesthetic to look to dot around. Why did the land dry up? The drought finished 2 days ago. Oh, is it just not topped up the lake in time? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. No, all our grain. Oh no. It's probably gonna die actually. We're probably gonna lose a lot of the grain. Because the water will not get back there in time. No. Confound you, water. Oh, we lost some. But the farm should come and replant it. No, a water trench was not a bad idea through the farms. I just didn't really want to do it. Obviously, we are filling this lake here. That's why the drought affected us on there. But I didn't want to do a trench down the outside because I'd much rather, if we're going to do it, build like a trench down the centre. Or blow a hole like here and have a water drop in there. And just have like a water source running in the area or that sort of thing. Yeah, we could violently deepen the river. There's no reason why not, I suppose. We just have to get down into it, which is not really a big problem. We can do it anywhere along here and yeah, I could do a double deep trench just along the edge there, but I mean, it's very clear. You can see when it's double deep, it becomes darker, and it would look very weird in the river. So, and yeah, I mean, we could do the middle of the river, but then I don't know if that would be enough to reach the ones over here. But again, I don't really think it's going to be a problem. The only reason it was a problem there is because we were filling this lake at the moment. So, and of course, this takes time to fill the to refill this back up to the level. I mean, that is... Let's have a look at this curve. So this curve here was doing that sort of thing. So... hold on, order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what if we did something like that and then blew up this down here, and then it would just look like this side of the river was deeper than the other side. Make the river deeper because we want more water. At least up until we put the dam in. And it would get deeper over here, and then run off that way. And I don't know whether that would look any good. But yeah, I mean, we could always obviously get rid of a couple. You know, you could. I don't know what riverbeds look like, to be honest with you. Mostly they're smooth over the thousands and millions of years that they've been running. Yeah, something like that might look alright. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just kind of thinking that maybe the water that's been coming down, where it's been hitting this side, has just eroded more away going down this way than it has this side. Because obviously, yeah. So just we'll try that and we'll see what happens with it. What I need to do, however, is get down there, and we don't really have any way of doing that. If I put a path there, I don't think the town centre can reach all the way. You have to kind of path it as well. Don't think the town centre can reach all of that area, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it should just generally be down the centre. Should really be where it goes, where it splits in the edges, but that'll. I'm just trying to think of what it would look like from this view. So you get like the dark patches. So you look at it and you'd be like, oh, so it starts naturally. It doesn't just suddenly go doom, and it starts like a bit dotted and there's holes in it, and yeah, might look a bit natural, a bit more natural. Trying to think of the screenshots. Why won't you think of the screenshots? Also, why won't you think of the windmills when you're putting in grits mills? Yeah, plonker. Oh, who did that? Who did that, eh? Who did not put a windmill in? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Can't get the staff. Well, the good news is you've got 725 bread. So you're not starving for bread. Oh, they work out paper. We're not importing paper as well. We could do that. Although we're not. Turn on the paper mill here. Wow. No unemployed beavers? Really? 51 jobs, 51. Oh yeah. Yeah. All things are balanced here as they should be. I could actually turn down the builders hut because we really don't need that many builders. You can go and find jobs elsewhere. Not now, now we're not building things, we don't need as many builders. This one I don't think got a builder's hut. Did it in the end? No. Fastest part is the outside edge, yeah. But the counter to that is that the where the river flows and then hits an edge is where it deposits lots of things. So yeah, it's because that would be where the sediment would be deposited, would be where the water is. If it's coming flowing down here, if it's flowing down here, it's going to flow pretty straight because this is a straight area here. But along here, it actually would build up on the outside edge. So it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I need you to also prioritize the house because we need the house. We don't have any beavers living. But we have 19 beavers and 19 houses. So deposits less it's fast and it scans. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, if it's a very fast one, it would just erode away much quicker. So yeah, so so the outside edge would be yeah. Okay, so the outside edge would be the fast one, so that's where it would erode more away, and then the inside edge would be where the deposits are. That way around, not the other way around. Yeah. Yeah. My brain hurts. Got the gears. Need more logs. Need you working. Turn the hauling post off. Hauling post is fantastic, but it's no good having a hauling post if there's nothing to haul. Right. Can I up the people in there? No, you haven't got any people to go in there. You haven't got any people to go in there. Wow, you're struggling for peoples. $4,000 grilled potatoes. We are finally starting to plant some more trees. Oh, they need to be able to get down here. That's the problem. I'll put some stairs in somewhere here. There. But I don't know if that's going to extend the range enough to get the whole area. It probably isn't, so I need to do something else somewhere. Get down there. I could probably put some stairs on the end as well. That might reach round, although that is right on the edge of the our reach, basically. But unfortunately, everything is kind of struggling for logs. Because we might have set it to build a little bit too much in one go. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Yeah, we need more beavers as well. You are right. That's why I need to do the more houses in places, but I don't really know where. Oh, you know what we could do? We could stick a sneaky lodge in here. Sneaky little lodge in there with a roof and a shrub down the side. And that doesn't look too out of place there. And then we'll put a log fence down there so no beavers accidentally fall off into the water. We don't want them falling off into the water. That would be really bad for them. So The other thing is that we're not going to get many. If any beavers live in the single mini lodges, they obviously don't breed. But then that's fine, because when these ones breed and the population ends up capping, the kids will move out into the lodges, so it won't be as bad. Interesting, because I actually completed the fence here, you now can't get out here to chop down these crops or do anything with these crops. So we've got some dead crops on the side there, which is okay. I'm fine with that. I am fine with a little bit of dead crops going on the distance as well. I mean, yeah, we could build somewhere else and then just export workers from that sort of thing, but I mean, it's not. It's a log situation here. It very much is, you know, log we are struggling for. Can you tell which beavers? No. Nope, the game doesn't show you that. The only way you can find out is when it says a child has been born, which we haven't got here. Here we go. So Azra was born. You can click on Azra. You can click on Triple Lodge, and they are the child of one of these beavers, one of these adult beavers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 adult beavers. 7. There are 7 adult beavers in there. 6 adult beavers and then 2 children. Right? It was 3 children. 6 and 3. So it could be any of those 2. If they just lived in a standard, let's have a look at Zondra. Where is Zondra? Zondra lives in Lodge Mirror. There we go. So Zonraja has got Jumunk and Talisa as their parents. So you can do that if they're just in a standard lodge, because there's only 2 people living in that lodge and 2 beavers in the lodge and then a 3rd child. So that one you can figure out. But if they're in a bigger building, you don't know. You don't know who the parents are. There's no family trees or anything. It would be nice if they did that. It doesn't have to be a deep family tree either. It could literally just be, you know, shows the parents, just the 2 parents. That's all you need. That would be. I don't know why you'd need that though. I don't know. I don't think that's something that would really be used. But yeah, it's not important whatsoever. It's not like I don't think there's any real game that ever deals with that sort of thing. Not even The Sims really deals with it. It's got the whole, you know, you can't marry your sister in the game, although mods will break that for you and let you do that. But then if you go 3 generations, it breaks it. Because I remember in The Sims 3, I had the potion, the elixirs of life. And I kept resetting the 2 daughters. They kept resetting their life back to being younger every time. They had kids, and then those kids had kids, and 3 generations down, those kids could marry the 2 great aunts. I think it was. So yeah. So it breaks the 3 generations down. But yeah, it's not important here. Lineage is not important, not at all. Not in games like this. Stuff like Crusader Kings or something like that, then yeah. I wasn't going for that in The Sims 3 when I was doing it. It just kind of went that way. It kind of fell that way. Jake from State Farm, thank you for another month. Thank you very much. But yeah, but it just so happened that after 3 generations, the gap is large enough for The Sims to ignore that they are related. because before that you don't have any way to interact in a sexual way with a family member at all, not unless you mod the game beyond that. But after 3 generations, it just turned up that one of the kids grew up into an adult and then was flirting with his great aunt, who was actually the same age as him because she kept drinking the elixir of life. So so she was the same age as him, and it's like, oh, so that's where it breaks. 3 generations down. Okay. So I'm guessing The Sims only goes up to like great grandparents and then ignores anything beyond that. So yeah. Yeah. Basically, with the sim points, they get either if you played The Sims 3, but you get points for living. You get life points, and you can spend them on things. And I just brought the elixirs of health or whatever it was, and I had a garden, and it was full of them, just absolutely full of them. And they just two of the kids are just like, no, you're going to stay alive forever. You're going to stay alive forever, and you're going to do everything, and they're going to learn everything in the game. And you can do that. You can actually do that, and you can have a sim just learn every single thing, without having aging turned off. Just with magic stuff to do as well. It might have been The Sims 2, not The Sims 3. Now I think about it, because I don't think the elixir is an alchemy potion in The Sims 3, but in The Sims 2 it was like a vending machine. You could buy with sim points, put in the garden, anyone could drink it. So, but I don't know. I digress. I've spent far too much time playing The Sims to remember everything. A very addictive game. It would be depressing and awesome. I would love to live forever, just so I can find out what happens tomorrow, every single day. But you would eventually get to the point where everyone you know and love dies, and it's all terrible, and you're like, no, I just need to give up now because this is awful. So I get that. I kind of get that it's not ideal for everyone. So. Wonder how many people had a city of just one family? I know with The Sims 3, you did kind of have to mod it because the default system was broken for it. But if you had something like Awesome Mod or whatever, where it actually emulated the other families correctly, rather than just randomly putting babies in places, you could play your main family and move out with the kids and leave the parents behind, and they might start a family on their own and do their own thing. Or you can move the kids out and stay playing with the family you're on. You just go, right, kids, you go off and do your own thing, and let the game play with them. And then, later on down the line, suddenly you meet that family. He went off and married her, and then this is their children later on. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. And then it's a movie about a guy, about an immortal. I've not seen a movie about it. I've seen a I can't remember what the name of the anime was, but some guy was immortal, and he made the love of his life immortal as well. And then after 100 years together, she hated him, and then for 1,000 years they fought each other. Like every time they met, she tried to kill him every single time they met for 1,000 years. And the story picks up from there, which is interesting. Why not make them immortal too and rule the world? I don't know. I don't know. Why not? We're going to put in another campfire down here as well. We need another camp. No, not that. Just... Boom. And a boom. And a statue in there. You can't get the house. Oh, that's annoying. Put a statue there. Gets the campfire and the house. There we go. Gets the everything. Gets the everything then. Fields of gold. Yay. Why are beavers dying of hunger? Not dying of hunger, but why are beavers? Why are you hungry? Why are you starving? Is it because you've got to walk really far to do anything? That makes sense because it's an awfully long way from the trees over to here. Yeah. I should prioritise this stair, shouldn't I? That's what we should do. Let's prioritise this stair and try and get that built. And then find out whether the explosives get put in. So I don't think they're going to. I don't think we're going to have enough reach to reach all the explosives. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a shame I can't import more than... more wood in one go, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't let you import more wood. How many beavers we've got here now? We've got space for 32, and we currently have 32 jobs if I turn the holding post back on. We've got farmhouses without people inside them. There's no unemployed beavers. Yeah, need more housing. Oh, didn't put a windmill over here either. Don't. Need one of them. Oh yeah, I couldn't put a windmill in because we can't. Need to clear some trees because they're getting in the way of putting the windmill in. That's why I didn't do it there. The drought has ended. Oh, phew. Although it's still not over yet. It still takes a long time for this to refill and start going again. Okay, so the stairs have been built and we have that range, which is not fantastic. It doesn't even go over the other side of the wall, but we can extend the range by drawing a path, which would involve removing some of the dynamite temporarily. So if we got to there, then we'll just clear out this whole run here. Then we can replace it later. Okay, now what's your range? Oh, missed a bit. There we go, that's almost perfect. There we go. We can now get all the dynamite placed. Cool. A guy named John Ullman, who was alive from the Stone Age. Actually, wow, okay. Okay, been around a very long time. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we've got a second tree area going in here, which will hopefully kick us in. We've got kick starters. We've got grilled potatoes coming over. We've got logs coming over, but unfortunately, logs are taking forever and ever because they're prioritizing grilled potatoes, which kind of makes sense. This is now full by the looks of it. We are balanced here. This is now full. Awesome, awesome. We have the beaver going down using the underground walkways to carry scrap metal around, which is cool. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I actually want to put in a temple. We don't have a temple here. And increasing the work speed would definitely help, and also then this can get bonus. Not that we have the log to build the temple, but you know, I'd like to have the option. Really need power to operate. That's because the windmill just isn't running yet. Fine, fine. Think you'll watch it again after stream? Okay. You're going to be set to planting. What are you building now, beavers? What are you building now? You build a campfire. Yay! We need to send more explosives over. Because they clearly didn't have enough explosives. They apparently have 41 explosives, but they're not doing things with explosives. But we should definitely send some more over. Because how are they going to boom things if they don't have explosives? I mean, we could switch it over to maple trees, but they take even longer to go. It would give us more trees overall, but Ah, the storage is finished. You are going to be bread, my friend. Bread. And connect. And then you are going to not store bread. The forester up north. I mean, we've got a forester here or a forester here. The only way I could really replace it with maples is if I turned off the forester for a minute and let them chop down some trees and replace them that way. Might turn both off. Let them chop down trees. We'll mix it up. We'll put some pine trees and some maple trees in here. And there was one here which which I was waiting to be built. That's why we haven't done anything with one. We was waiting for this one to be built. And once it gets built, because it's clearly not built yet, because if it was built I'd be doing stuff with it, but it's clearly not built. So yeah, that's the reason we've not done anything with it, because it's not been built. Okay, good. I'm glad you understand. Not that I didn't notice it wasn't built, not at all. It's that it wasn't built. It still isn't built. It's not finished. Look, the lights are on, but no one home. Honest. There's too much for them to do and not enough time for them to do it in. Damn you, beavers. Right. You don't want to have wheat or flour, you. But you can have bread and all the other things as well, because why not? Oh, you don't actually reach them. You don't actually. Oh, that's very annoying. I thought you did. I thought we figured that out and you could reach up there. That's very short distance. How dare you? Bad forester. Bad forester. I also really want to levy up this 2 rows at the back and break this to let the water fill up this area here. The housing and the fencing is, I mean, got a bit there, but I suppose the range is about the same from the front to the back. Just when I put him down, I'm sure it will cover in a much larger area there, but that is kind of a flat. Maybe not. Maybe I was just looking at this, covering this area up here. I don't know. Right. Maple trees. No unemployed beavers in range. No. Where we at? We're at 32. We need more. People. Yeah, he planted 2, but they're not going to grow in a line, are they? Like we want them to. Although this. I need to try planting a single tree, like birch tree, surrounding it with land to plant other ones, but not letting the forester plant them, and then see if it spreads. come on. Get the planting. For wheat, flour. It doesn't. They don't spread onto. So they don't spread. They only spread onto land that is just blank land. Okay. I did think that, but I wasn't entirely sure. Can you build these and destroy that one? And then we're going to put in a row of housing back here. A whole row of housing back here. And it doesn't matter if the bottom bit gets flooded, because they're okay with that. They're okay with being flooded. They don't mind. So that's the cheapest way I can think of building the levees. So I'm just going to send some more beavers over. How many you got unemployed? None. How many you got unemployed? 4. Your 4 lucky beavers are going to go to District 4. Yeah, who wouldn't want an indoor pool? Maybe if you're a beaver and it was running water, you wouldn't want it, but... Right, I'm going to pause the game just a minute. I want to find out whether I can fit enough. 4, 5. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that good? 5. Fit along there. We can put roofs on them all. We can put bushes. If I put those roofs on there, we can't get up on top, put things on top anyway, so yeah, I don't know if I want to put... I was thinking of putting those roofs in and then putting the berries on top of them, but you can't get up to the top, put the berry bushes in. Yeah. The large roofs at the end. I mean, I could turn them that way, but that looks a bit weird. Although we could have the overhang and then just do that all the way along and then have a bridge above if we wanted to. Or I could do it the normal way, put roofs on them and just put platforms with berries on top. Or even platforms out here with berries on well, actually, that wouldn't work. But we couldn't do it here because this is in the way. Or is it? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do something crazy build. Crazy build. Ooh. Crazy build. Boom, ba-dum. Boom, ba-dum. And then dum, 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 dum. No, it's not gonna fit. No. 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 That ruins the whole plans. I don't want it hanging over the edge. No, 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 no. No. We could do them that way and put the berries on top. I forgot about the single lodges. We could do a single lodge on the end. That would not that would work. That would conform. That would be fine. I can deal with that. There we go. And that's going to get a bonus from the statue as well, which is fantastic. I'm going to move this statue as well now. Maybe. If we look, see here, put it there. No, put it there. It would not get the temple. Well, okay, so we're going to put one there and one there, and then we'll have two. We'll have two. That's fine. That's fine. Let's put the roofs in. Let's put the roofs back in. There we go. Looks pretty good. There's one at the end. He's the gatekeeper. Yeah. He makes sure everyone pays the toll. And then we need to get on top and we need to put berry bushes in. I don't know how many shrubs in. Do we just line it with shrubs? It's a shame these don't do anything because we put them on the end as well. I might literally put a whole row on top of there. Yes, yep, we need to definitely watch priority getting in there. But what I need to do is going to be like this. And do bump bump to get up there. The path. And then basically we need to build kind of one at a time as we go backwards. We only have shrubs. That's all we have is shrubs. We don't have bushes or anything like that as well. The only other thing you can put up there is little roofs on top. But if we can put bushes up there, then I'll do that. But we can't plant bushes on top of roofs. But that's going to be a way off yet because we have to wait for everything to be done here yet. You've managed to actually chop down the spare trees that were here. This is good. Worker lives in Mirrored Lodge. So that forester lives in this house here. Has to work all the way to work, start planting trees and work all the way back again. Jeez. You need water here. Remember that you could do with having a small water tank. Put a small water tank in. Then you've got food and water here as well. Cool, cool, cool. And that should give us the population we need as well to do all the things we want to achieve. You've still got 800, but can we empty that into here, please? Not that it can do anything because we don't have any staff. It's still on the holding post. There's got no one working in it. We don't have anyone working in it. Could we have nobody here? You are going to migrate 20 people to that district. And then you are also going to migrate 20 people to that district, which is going to absolutely gimp you on what you're doing, but you'll recover because you have houses down here. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Now perhaps we can fill the hauler posts, we can fill all our building posts and other bits and pieces, and we can actually get some stuffs going on. What we will. You're full of lot, but you're not going anywhere because we didn't have a hauler post do anything. So yeah. Probably do with having a log storage over here as well. For the I feel like that would help, because then the actual haulers themselves, the lumberjacks themselves, don't have to do this. They don't have to carry their own wood all the way over to here and back again. We just put in a log pile here. Make it priority, get it built, then set it to 0, but then you will still put your stuff in here first. I believe you'll just transport it to the closest place, even if the desired amount is lower than another one. Then it's up to the haulers to balance them. I think, perhaps, maybe, I'm not sure. We will find out in just a moment. Fortunately, they're all coming to see grab. No, yeah, they're putting it here. Cool. Even though this is set to desired none, they're putting the stuff here. Awesome. That means we want another log place here. And you've got that's close enough for you there. Cool. Okay. Okay. So what do we have here? What don't we have here? We have a couple of gears. We have 311 planks. We have some wheat. We have some metal. We have loads of bread. Some carrots and some potato. Could you please empty this storage like I'm asking you to? Would you be so kind as to do that? Prioritize this building by haulers. Come on. Come on, grab the stuff, put it in there. You're not going to do that? You're not going to... Hey, they're moving stuff. Wait, it's going down. Woohoo. It took them a while. I guess they were busy doing other stuff. Okay. Right. Don't have to empty that anymore. I am actually going to prioritize this building from the haulers because this is kind of our central food area. So we want this building to have all the things we want stored in it. How is Explosive Lake coming along? Slow and steady, but it is coming. It is happening. It's just taking its time. I think that's because we don't have enough explosives being sent. But that's fine. That's fine. I think okay. Let's plant more cornfields. Let's plant more wheat fields. Yeah, we've got 17,000 science. We could unlock the tribute of ingenuity, which is what we need to do stuff with. But let's plant all the things. There we go. Oh, and then we want to change up this to be birch trees instead. I'm in fact going to double that up because we did want it to be a thicker natural hedge, but never got it right. So we'll do that, and then we'll come over this side and we shall plant down more grain. And we'll come over here where we've got more foresters, and then this is all going to be grain as well, along with the spooky trees in between. Not that you can plant all that because most of it is no, this is fine. They're importing potatoes. It's fine. It's fine. This is all. I do want to change some things. I just realised. Right, we don't want to plant there again. Don't want to plant those two. It's a bit late. It's a bit late for me doing this now, but hey ho. Don't know what that is. No, that's fine. You can't reach down here anyway. Yeah. Because I was going to plant shrubberies right next to places, so they've got some berries. Like this, it's got a little shrubbery down here. Berry. Danby, hello, welcome. Welcome. Water dump a kaboom hole 3 deep. I mean, we could water hole one back here. I've kind of messed up now because I put all these things in, so we can't do that. I'm going to let him plant it first because I kind of want to see what it looks like. If that makes sense. What it physically looks like. I'll also do wheat right up here. But not on this side of the bridge. Okay, it is an absolute flurry of madness. There's still so many things to be built and so many things to do. Might actually put a water pump over here before you build on top of that land. We've got one over here as well. Can't really put one here because we've now already made the fields of wait, we need paper as well. I need to add a route to here and export paper because we can't build our scarecrows or our beehives without paper. Also down here we're going to put in a distribution post. Because we need to export bread. Because that's what we made this district for, mate. Bread. But I mean, I know it's going to take a little while to still grow, but I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Yeah. I quite like the look of that. It looks busy. Lots of plant things going on everywhere. Got a couple of statues, a couple of scarecrows in places. If we get the camera right down and look down the pathway there. That looks quite cool. Ignore all the explosives in the background. Just oh, turn that back on again. How are we doing for this? So this is doing well. Okay, let's do 7. Put in our dynamite back again. Oh no, another drought has started. The water actually comes out of here and starts going this way. Oh yeah, because there's more exit points there. You can go. Not needed. Okay, so we need the Tribute of Ingenuity to be built. Let's unlock that. That's 12,000 points. Put on there. Well, we can afford that. Nice and easy. Put it there. Could put it here. It would actually fit there on the end of the island, but I don't know how we power it. Yeah, need to do a thing here. So, yeah, we need to unlock the other ones as well, don't we? The Flame of Progress and the I want to get them all in here, but I don't know how to get them in here because I can't do anything to get them to get one to cover every single house. It also has to be built but not powered. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you want to power it, don't you? That's the way it should be. But we're going to build a thing here. I'm going to actually just get you to destroy all them trees because we're not going to chop them down because no, we have too many trees in storage already. Oh, we also want to unlock the large windmills. Do you have any metal? You do have metal plank. Awesome. Right. Would you run path up to there? Clear out these trees for us, and then we'll figure out how we're going to lay this out. We're going to put the carousel in. We're going to put the tribute behind it, or on top of it. Not really sure. And then we want to have berries surrounding it, and we want to have some statues of things. Does the I was thinking of doing the beaver statues on either side, the flames behind them, and then the tribute of ingenuity behind that, and then have 4 windmills either side feeding into the tribute, and that feeds into the carousel. Or I still am tempted to do it underneath, because if we want to surround it with berries as well, we need some form of water. And I have an idea on that as well. So just run the path up so we can actually cut down all the things, because they need paths to cut down all the things. Yeah, I was going to kind of hide the water dump behind it and a little bit underneath it. That makes sense. Then you can't build on top of the water dump, can you? We've got one back here, haven't we? Yeah, I don't think you can platform over the top of this at all. No. It's okay. It's okay. I have a plan. I have a plan. Right. So, what if we were to, I'm going to pause the game, what if we were to put in the carousel would go there. Okay. Behind it would be platforms, and on top of those platforms would be the tribute to ingenuity up here. Like that. And then either side we would have a flame of progress. Not that I know which way the front of the flame of progress is, because it doesn't make any difference. Bump and bump. And then in front we have the labour monuments of that, like that. And then we have our 4 windmills, which would be like here, here, there, well, there, and there. The wheel of power would connect up to a shaft going this way in, or well, it would drop down under. Yeah. The power shaft would drop down into an underground area, so we'd have to put in explosives like this. Ooh. Come on, autosave. Come on. Thank you. This, like this, like that, and then we'd also put in one here, So now we've got to remove these because these are in the way. I suppose along there and like that. And then it can go straight down underground here. Come along, come back up again and connect to here. And then here we have the water dump, which fills this whole underground area with water, keeping the area green. And then hopefully this area back here that is green is enough to keep this forward here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is that. So it's going to be, yeah, should be green. And then we can just plant berries all around it. Too compressed. Does it matter? They only come to the carousel. It doesn't matter which way, you know, which way around it is. But it's obviously got to power it and got to make it green if you want to plant berries around it. It's the tribute to berry. So. Make it like Disney, make them walk for it. Well, I mean, so long as it's covering the area, it does. I mean, we can move these outside ones fine. That would work, and we get that, and then we put the tribute of ingenuity on top because it's got to share power. So it's got to be kind of there. But then the other ones can be wherever, can't they? They can go, you know, the flame of progress can go right down the front. If we wanted to do that. Put them down there, so you walk between the two flames. And then the statues of the labour monuments can, you know, we can put on the sides or put wherever. Yeah, but there's no point in putting the water and the stuff at the front because you can only power the carousel via those back 3 points. So, I mean, I could take the carousel out and blow a hole down here, so you make water down here, but it don't even need to blow any holes down here, really. To be honest with you, the actual power could be above ground up here and just have one little bit for the dropper to put water in. That's all it needs. Nope, the flames don't need power. Nope, the labour monument and flames don't need power. Only the tribute of ingenuity needs power. Do a 4x4 patch of carrots, potatoes, wheats, and the same for trees and decoration. I mean, it was a. It's just getting the water dump. That's the problem, getting the water to the water dump. Couldn't even blow through from here to do it. It wouldn't work that way. So don't need to blow the holes here. Really don't need to blow the holes here. Don't want to destroy the windmills. Just want to destroy the... Why does that destroy the windmills? That's weird. We just need like a dump area to put water in. That's all we need. So we'll literally just be there and there. Put 2 dumps either side. The carousel doesn't have to be on the ground. The carousel can be anywhere. It can be put on top of things. But it can just only share power via that back piece. So what I was going to do it that sort of way, and then that shares power with the carousel. And just run the power lines into the back of the carousel, and away we go. It's got power. Tribute Ingenuity and the carousel have power. Can I get the windmills closer? Ah. Right, how much power is this? This is 400, that's 6, that's 12. 9. So technically it's only 3 windmills could run it. You're going to see the power anyway. The power's got to come out the back and go wherever it's going anyway, so... That's why it's just like the beavers come up the front and do this. The only beavers that go down the sides are the ones that are dropping the water off. Do. With 3 it'd be okay, because you've got one at each corner of the tribute, because it's at 3 by 3. But yeah, what are the water drops? Water drops would have to go there. One of them have to go there. They can't go in further one because the carousel's in the way. Which would mean the path would have to come up here. Go. Yeah, and then the path would have to come, if I put it there and put the holes here and here at the end, rather than there. And water dumps go on the end. That'll give them something to build for a while. Off you go. Oh, build things. Double wide hole for water. Okay. Well, I mean, we're playing on easy. We're not going to run out of water. It's not a problem. Then I want to basically up. Doesn't matter what order you build it in. Got tributes out front and then two on the side, looking over at the carousel. They all cover the carousel, so when beavers come out to it, they are going to be happy and fun and joyous. But I mean the tribute to ingenuity just being at the back, looming over you. Longer delay for drought. Well, I mean, the water dumps carry on during the drought unless you actually physically run out of water. So, yeah, not a doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're nearly finished planting all our explosives, which is awesome. You're going to have fun building all the sorts of stuff here. Okay, kaboom. And kaboom. There we go. Okay. Okay, off you go, beavers. Let's increase our workers. We've only got 2. There we go. More. Building that power, yeah, that's right. Building that workers, really? But we sent so many over. Damn you. Can you please up the priority on the lodges? And then drop the priority on the roof piece. Thank you. We need more beavers over here. Come on. Build the beaver huts. We've got wood. Got wood. We don't have enough homes. Yeah, everyone that we sent over has died off. The 40 we sent over, most of them have died off of old age now. So. You're full of planks. Kind of good, I suppose. Oh crap. Also, come and do that, because I need to get power to this, please. Got plenty of wheat, it has no power to do anything. You're full of what? Oh, damn it, you're full of wheat. Oh, messed up on that one. Didn't want wheat. Didn't want wheat in that. Oh well. There you go, they've got enough homes in bread now. There we go. We've got 78 houses. Awesome. how are you doing? You are campfire is fine, roof is okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. You'll get more roof as this goes on. Okay, so then I think we just wait for things to be built. Yeah, the Crater Lake is good. That's full. The water is flowing into here, which is good. I think our explosives are almost done. Yeah, they're just doing the last bit there. So we're gonna punish all our beavers. Get on with it. Do the building of the things. Do the stuff. Place all the explosives. Even when you are dying of thirst and hunger and sleep deprivation, still plant the explosives. You need more metal blocks. Are you exporting metal blocks? You're not. We stopped exporting metal blocks to here. That's a problem. Let's unblock metal block again to here. Thank you. This is the Helix map. It's the contest map you can find on the TIMBERBORN Discord. There's a little context going with it where they want you to just build a settlement, basically. Yeah. Now I said it's 24-hour days, yet they're still not building this stuff at night time. Look, we have 24-hour days, yet your sleep is full. Why is your sleep full? You should be deprived of sleep completely. And also, I'd like to know why you're going all the way out here to pick up logs from that storage, rather than picking them up from the one that's closer by. That is odd. That is odd. We don't have any extra builders in here. I'm going to turn off the hauler, let them distribute around, and then turn it back on again and see how many. Alright, so most of our buildings were dead, so there we go. But it's weird that the builders are going... all over here. Right, what are you doing? You went over there. I don't know what you picked up then. You picked up planks. Okay. But they were going there to pick up logs. And then came back. And Timberborn has just crashed on me. Timberborn has just crashed. Just completely gone dead. So, yeah. If you set it to 24 hours, they're supposed to basically end up not sleeping until they are so tired they have to sleep. But it seems strange that their sleep's only dropping down a little bit. But yeah, Timberborn has just actually crashed on me. It's just died. So yeah. It has been auto-saving. I have noticed the auto-saves were getting longer and longer. So perhaps that was a bit of an issue. Let's go on with it. But I am actually going to have to call this tonight. I am rather tired. So we're gonna call this one tonight, and then we will. I'll reload it, and during tomorrow or something like that, I shall let it build whatever it's building there, and then we can see it again whenever we play next. Or I shall obviously make some screenshots and show it on the Discord, and I shall make a post for it and do that sort of thing, because yeah. So normally I would carry on for another 45 minutes or so, but I am very tired. I had a friend call me stupid o'clock this morning for no reason whatsoever. I say stupid o'clock this morning. It was about 9 o'clock this morning, so it wasn't really stupid o'clock. But I stream late and then sleep in, and then because I work afternoons and late, so it works for me. And then when people phone me at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, why are you phoning me so early? Let me sleep. But I will. We're going there. Can we love a place? Thank you very much, Call Me Vic. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. More time for the Mouth Murphy food. Yes, I will have to add that one to my. I'll have to go and find that one there. So yeah. So okie dokie. We will leave this here. We will come back next time, and tomorrow I'm going to play some Satisfactory. That's the idea. We're gonna play some Satisfactory and see what newness we can get to that. Tomorrow and Friday we'll play some Satisfactory and go on there and see what's what. But I will get I will get that finished, get some screenshots going. I'll make a post for it so you can all see it. If you're on the Discord, you'll see it on the Discord anyway, or tweet it, or whatever they do. All the social thingies, and yeah, we'll leave it there. So okie dokie. Thank you all very much